This is stained glass 3-panel screen, and I'm using a technique that's centuries old. Back in the 1100s, this is when it got started, and it was used mostly in religious contexts, in churches, and the huge cathedrals. Books weren't available like they are nowadays. So it was used to be able to tell the population, give them stories about the saints and what happened in all religious contexts. But through time, it became more useful to be used in homes and businesses. This has got it's called a leaded panel, and a leaded panel is worked in a way where if you have a whole bunch of pieces of glass that you want to make into a flat surface used in a window, you have to fit them together. And you use what's called lead cane. And lead cane goes in between all of these glass pieces in order to put the piece together. And you can use different sizes of lead, which gives a lot of interest to the pieces as well. This here is blown glass. Everybody's familiar with them. You've seen the glass blowers blowing that. Well, they blow pieces of glass, which I use in a lot of my pieces, where they make the cylinders. And then what they do is they flatten them so that I can actually use them in a stained glass piece. It's a really interesting process to watch. I've also used the technique of using sandblasting. And sandblasting is what can make all these, they carve into the glass to make all of these really little patterns to, again, add a lot of interest to the glass. Sandblasting is in here as well. If you can see, if you look close up in here. These are all just techniques that I've learned over the years. And of course, there's melting glass, and you can put a lot of different pieces within the piece as long as you know how to put it together. Light changes during the day, so if you have a piece hanging in a window and it's morning, you're going to get a whole different effect than you would if it was later in the afternoon or in the evening. So it's a kinetic art. It's just a magical art. So that's why I do this. I love the magic that happens. So anyway, hope you enjoy the piece, and thank you.